Did you hear about this? Cbus, one of Australia's biggest superannuation funds, just got hit with a massive $23.5 million penalty from the federal court. That's a huge number. So, what happened? It turns out they had some serious issues with how they handled claims for things like total and permanent disability. Imagine being in a tough spot, needing that money, and the system just isn't working for you. The court found that Cbus had systemic failures in their claims processing. Now, here's the part that's really getting people talking. Where is that $23.5 million going to come from? You might think a big company like Cbus would pay it out of their profits or reserves. But nope, according to the reports. This massive fine will ultimately be paid by the members themselves. Yes, you heard that right. The very people whose money Cbus is supposed to be managing. And growing will be the ones footing the bill for the company's mistakes. It's expected to come from member fees. This raises a massive question about fairness and accountability in the superannuation industry. When a fund messes up, should the members be the ones to pay the price? It feels like a double whammy. First, some members suffered because their claims weren't processed properly. Now, all members, including those who were affected, will have their collective funds reduced to pay the fine. It is a bit like getting a parking ticket and then having all your friends chip in to pay it for you. Except in this case, it's not optional. Let's break down why this is such a big deal. Superannuation is our future. It's the money we're all saving for retirement. We trust these funds to manage our money wisely and act in our best interests. That's their legal duty, known as a fiduciary duty. When a fund is penalized for failing its members and then passes the cost of that penalty back to the members, it can seriously shake that trust. It makes you wonder, where does the buck actually stop if the fund itself doesn't bear the financial brunt of its own failures? What's the real incentive for them to prevent these issues from happening again? This isn't just about Cbus. This situation shines a bright light on the entire superannuation system in Australia. It forces us to ask tough questions. How are these funds governed? Who holds them accountable when they fail to meet their obligations? And most importantly, are the interests of the members truly being protected? The regulator, APRA, has been pushing for better practices. But this case shows there's still a long way to go. It seems like the system is set up in a way that members are financially on the hook for corporate blunders. So what can we, as members of any super fund, do? First, stay informed. Pay attention to how your fund is performing and what's being said about it in the news. Don't just look at the investment returns. Look at their fees, their insurance policies, and their track record on member services. Second, don't be afraid to ask questions. Contact your fund if you have concerns. You have a right to know how your money is being managed. And finally, remember that you have the power to choose. You can compare super funds and switch to one that you believe better aligns with your values and offers better protection for your savings. This Cbus fine is a wake-up call. It's a reminder that we need to be active participants in our own financial futures. We can't just set and forget our super. What do you think about this? Do you think it's fair for members to pay for their funds fines? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. It's a conversation we all need to have. Thanks for watching, and if you found this information valuable, Make sure to like and subscribe for more content that helps you stay on top of your finances.